So good morning, buenos dias, everyone, or good morning also, or early morning if you are from California, or good afternoon if you're on the East Coast. So I would like to introduce Rebecca Finel, the Director of Sales of the Loren in Bermuda. And Rebecca, it's a pleasure to have you with us. And I know you have beautiful things to say about your wonderful property.
Thank you so much, Dominique. It's wonderful to be on the line with you all. Thank you very much for joining. As Dominique said, my name is Rebecca Fennell, and I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for the Loren at Pink Beach in Bermuda. I recently joined the team, well, somewhat recently, back in October of 2023. And it's been a fantastic experience thus far. The hotel is absolutely gorgeous. I just got back from a trip to Bermuda where it was 72 degrees and sunny throughout the weekend, this past weekend. So I am here for you. Should you ever have any questions, inquiries, I respond very fast and am here to service at any time. I'm going to share my screen now so you can all see my presentation. And you let me know if all looks good on your end.
Perfect.
Can you see?
Yeah, perfect.
All good?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, great. So this is the Loren at Pink Beach in Bermuda. We are a relatively new hotel. We opened in 2017 on Pink Beach. We are about a 10-minute drive from the airport. And this hotel is a new build we built directly into the cliff overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. And we're a small independent luxury hotel. So we have 36 rooms, three bedroom villas, and one 6 to 8 bedroom private residence, which is essentially like a private estate with a private beach, tennis court, pool. It's a very luxurious experience for an elite traveler. But I'm going to start with the main hotel and then go into our villas and the residence. You can see in this picture here our bedrooms. They all are ocean-facing view. We also have our gorgeous restaurant called the Pink Beach Club, which is that circular structure that you see. Up at the top is a beautiful lookout we call the disc, where you can see the ocean. And then just below is our indoor-outdoor feel coastal restaurant called the Pink Beach Club. Then we have here our beautiful pool deck, again, overlooking the ocean. And one of my favorite things about the Loren is its style and its place in the Bermuda market. So the Loren is a very contemporary, modern vibe type of hotel and architecture. Bermuda is traditionally known for being a little bit more old school, traditional, but the Loren really disrupts that space, right? So it's a little bit sexier, it has a bit more of a vibe. So we really take pride in that architecture and the energy that we bring to the property. So then we have our beautiful lobby where Dominique is sitting right now. And we have a check-in desk here, but typically we'll have our guests come outside onto the balcony just beyond this beautiful table so that as guests are checking in, they have a gorgeous view of the Atlantic Ocean along with a complimentary cocktail upon arrival. And this is our main event. This is the pool deck. It is absolutely gorgeous. The pool chairs are complimentary, of course, to our guests. We also have available for a day fee of $500 per day of one of our 4 cabanas, also overlooking the ocean. This is our pool here. Off to the right, not pictured, is a smaller pool that's a little bit separated from the rest of the pool deck, which would be great for children. And then, as mentioned, this gorgeous view, unobstructed, of the Atlantic Ocean. And then off to the right here is also just steps away, our beach. So the beach has lounge chairs, umbrellas, full service, and of course, access to the ocean as well. So no shuttle required, no transportation required. It is right there on our property. And then here is our Pink Beach Club restaurant. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here daily. We can also serve food and drinks at your lounger or at your cabana with the same menu from our restaurant. So this is our main restaurant. You can see that there are shades that come down on perhaps a cooler or windier night, but typically we have these open so you can literally hear the waves crashing up against the rocks as you're dining. It is quite spectacular and beautiful. Throughout the summer, we have a really cool program called our Guest Chef Series, which is where we invite Michelin star chefs, James Beard award-winning chefs, or TV personality chefs to our restaurant to do a kitchen takeover. And they'll cook with some of the local ingredients from Bermuda, but also showcase their menu. So this is a really fun event and experience to get an amazing, well-rounded, cultured and food experience for guests staying at the hotel. And as I mentioned, you're right along the water. You can see the ocean as you're dining. Then here is Murray Lounge. So I really love this part of the hotel. It has a cozy yet elegant vibe. Lots of glass windows all around, floor to ceiling. So you really get that natural light coming in during the day. Then at nighttime, perhaps after dinner, this is a great spot to have a cocktail, glass of wine, and relax after a long day on the beach. Off to the right is our bar. So we have an indoor bar called Murray with a pool table, loungers, etc. We can also convert this space into a meeting space or event space. So we've hosted weddings, for example, here, ceremonies here. You can really make the space as you need it. And then making way to our rooms. So these are our king balcony rooms. All of our rooms, our king terrace and king balcony rooms, are ocean facing view. They are unobstructed views of the Atlantic. There's 700 square feet of space. So the Loren is very well known for having large rooms. So you can easily fit a rollaway bed in here for children. And you all have that gorgeous outdoor space to lounge and relax. Our bathrooms also have deep soaking tubs, separate shower, and double vanity sinks. We also have 4 suites at the hotel, so 2 2-bedroom and 2 3-bedroom suites. The suites all come with a connecting double room, so this is great for families with children. And all of the suites also have a common space. So this is really great for families coming together. They have a meeting point, they have each of their bedrooms, but also the space to really relax and stay together. They also have the extended balcony. So this is a great opportunity to come outside in the morning, have your delicious cup of coffee and some breakfast as you're overlooking the ocean as the sun rises, and then you have an amazing day ahead of you in Bermuda. Then I wanted to talk to you about our 3-bedroom villas. So many of you may not know about these villas that are available at our hotel, but these are just walking distance from the main hotel and are 3 bedrooms with king-size rooms, and all have its own private pool, backyard, outdoor lounging and entertaining space, and dining space. And then inside, they all have fully equipped kitchens, a dining room, a living room, which also extends out to a balcony. The living rooms are super well designed. They feel elegant and cozy, modern. They have a gas fireplace, and off of the master bedroom upstairs is also a gas fireplace and extension out to the balcony facing the ocean. So these villas are really great for, let's say, you have a bunch of couples coming together. Let's say it's 6 couples. You could rent 2 of the villas. And then you have one that you go to as your meeting spot, and you hire a private chef, for example, and do a dinner in the backyard. So this is really great for families, couples traveling together and really looking for a more private and intimate experience, but also just steps from the hotel, and comes with all of the amenities of the hotel as well. So you can order room service, you have housekeeping, butler service, etc. as well at the villas. And this is the gorgeous backyard. As mentioned, you can do a private chef dinner outside on the beautiful table, or just use this as your private pool. Now, as mentioned in the beginning of my presentation, we have this amazing residence. So this is a 6 to 8 bedroom private residence just off of the main hotel. I would say it's about a 7-minute walk from the residence to the hotel, or 4 minutes on a golf cart through a golf path. going down a hill from the hotel to get to this gorgeous residence. And it really feels like a private island. You have your own private beach, you have a full lawn, you have this entire space to yourself, a private pool, hot tub, tennis court, and a full service butler as well. Included in the rate of the residence is daily breakfast, an afternoon snack, a cocktail hour, as well as yoga on the beach. So the reason that we call this a 6 to 8 bedroom home is because in the home that you can see right now is 6 bedrooms that are beautifully designed. It really feels like a home. And then we have an additional cottage that is attached to the residence. It is included in the rate, but it's not quite at the caliber as the rest of the accommodations, but those 2 bedrooms are still fantastic. It comes with a bathroom, 2 queen rooms, and a kitchenette. So this would be great for, let's say you have a family coming to stay and they want to bring a nanny or bring a chef, or they have teenagers. The cottage would be the perfect opportunity and accommodation for those guests. So as we make our way inside, you can see here the beautiful design of the living room. It's so cozy and gorgeous. We have beautiful fireplaces, decor, and all access of views of the Atlantic Ocean as well, off from the living room. Then we have, this is our master bedroom on the upstairs level. This is a king room, of course, with extension out to 2 separate terraces. All of the bedrooms have balcony and ocean view and ensuite bathrooms as well. Here's the bathroom. The fully equipped kitchen, and typically guests that rent out the or that reserve the residence typically reserve a private chef as well. So this is where the chef would prepare the meal. Can be done in the kitchen or outside as well. So this is the beautiful outdoor entertaining space of the residence. You can see inside there's a table, loungers, and then as mentioned, we have a private pool, private hot tub that can be heated to the guest preferences, and then this gorgeous entertaining space. So I could see this space being utilized perfectly for a couple's trip, looking to get away for an anniversary, let's say. You hire a bartender, a private chef to cook outside and have some amazing dinners outside at your private beach. Just opposite of this picture on the other side is a ping pong table and also our the private gym as well. As mentioned, we also offer complimentary yoga to residence guests on the beach, and there is a private tennis court as well on the residence land. And we can hire a tennis coach and set up lessons if you'd like, or we can convert it into a pickleball court as well. And then at the end of the day, you have a gorgeous pink sunset that you can see from the residence as the sun goes down. We also have the opportunity to organize a bonfire on the beach. So this is great for families, and you can roast marshmallows, have some glasses of wine. That's a wonderful experience as you close out your day. And there's lots of opportunities to dine throughout the real estate of the residence. So you can dine on the beach, outside, inside in the dining room. The limit is really endless. Then, as I'm sure many of you know, golf is a really big part of the community in Bermuda. So if you have any clients that are interested in golf, Bermuda is the perfect destination. It's available all year round. As mentioned earlier, the temperature really never drops below 65 degrees in Bermuda. So it's perfect golf weather all of the time. And we at the Loren have a partnership with the Mid-Ocean Club, which is the elite exclusive private members club in Bermuda, where we can get exclusive tea times throughout the week for our guests. And then we also have a partnership with Tucker's Point Golf Club as well. We're about a 5-minute drive, not even, to these golf courses. So the Loren is really the best of both worlds, right? You get that small, intimate luxury service and vibe and entertainment, but then you can also have access to these amazing renowned golf courses in Bermuda as well. A few other things that I'll share before I close out the presentation for today is that we also have a spa on our land. So we have Sicily Paris Spa with 3 treatment rooms, and one of those rooms being a couples massage room. We can do facials, we can do nails, manicure, pedicure, and also hair. We also have a kids club, which is on the same level as this pool deck, just in the back, more towards the architecture and the structure of the building. It's a very large space with TVs, toys, arcade games, arts and crafts. So there is a designated space for children to go and play. It is not a monitored space, so you would have to either have the parents in attendance, or we would be happy to reserve on the guest's behalf a babysitter for the children as well. But I will say that, you know, the Loren is, it has a very mature vibe, and it caters to an adult-friendly environment. But we do, of course, allow children at the hotel. In our suites is perfect, or in our villas is the perfect opportunity for families to come together. Lastly, I just wanted to share that on the left here, we also have the Loren at Lady Bird Lake, which is another one of our properties as part of the Loren brand in Austin, Texas. And we will be opening in Turks and Caicos in 2026 as well. Thank you so much. And Dominique, I'll pass it off to you.
Thank you very much, Rebecca, for this lovely presentation. Nice to see indeed some new pictures. So we have, I'm just going to reduce your screen. You want to switch off and so we can see you in a little bigger picture.
Oh, yes, of course. One moment.
So let's see if we have a few questions. Jean, you want to know how close is a bus stop for getting around the island, but you have other options as well. Maybe you'd like to mention all this.
Absolutely. So we can arrange transportation for our guests. There are taxis readily available, and our concierge can book that for them. We also have available and on-site Twizy cars. So these Twizy cars are so fun. They're a 2-seater electric vehicle. They charge at the hotel. You just simply rent it for the day for $80 a day, and you can zip around the whole island and get around that way. Also the shuttle, sorry? Yes, also the shuttle service is readily available. But typically our guests would prefer to have private transportation. And we can easily arrange that for them with a taxi driver, or they can go off on their own with the Twizy cars.
So more a shuttle service than a bus stop bus going around the island, huh?
Yeah, we can also, if they want to do like a tour, let's say it's a large group, right? And they have 20 rooms at the hotel, we can certainly arrange a bus to come and take them around the hotel, around the island. But there is a shuttle service consistently going throughout the day around the island to get around.
But I see, Jean, you're very happy with the idea of the Twiggy cars.
Yeah, they're really fun. There's Twizy and Yo-Yo cars. There's both brands. And we have them at the hotel, so you can rent those out.
You make so, in the time of Instagram and everything, you make so cute picture with them, huh?
Yeah, so cute.
I have beautiful picture. Actually, I should post one after the webinar. And
yes, absolutely.
You wanted to say that you found the property through Chef Ajepong. He must have a recent residency. So I don't know if you know him. You're new too, Rebecca.
Yeah, that does ring a bell though, because we have a lot of guest chefs coming from all around the world.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't surprise me. And, you know, they're always posting, you know, the beautiful views of Bermuda on Instagram. And we're the only hotel on the island that really does a guest chef series like this. So I absolutely believe it. That probably is right, that the property was featured on that chef's
when we did the fam trip at the residence in November, 2022, you were not there yet, but I remember one night was a Italian night with an Italian chef, and then we had a Mexican lunch, and then we had a Lebanese lunch or dinner. I thought that was fantastic, because usually you don't see that very often.
Yeah, we really like to Yeah, we like to change it up,
Oh,
right?
yes.
And make it always interesting for our guests and for locals. Like
Mhm.
Bermuda has a really rich local community of expats, people from all over the world coming to Bermuda, and it's a really beautiful thing. And we have a private members club as well, so they're coming in. So it gives a really nice energy to the property. There's always stuff going on, right? Whether it be a guest chef series or a jazz band performing in Murray Lounge, or artists coming in and doing an installation. The hotel is well programmed, so it feels like, there's always stuff going on.
Yeah. And I remember in November, I mean, I've been in the ocean every day. Huh?
Yes,
Some of us were lounging on the beach, and then you end up in the pool. Of course, the pool is heated, but you have the
yes,
jacuzzi. I love this playground that you have, huh? With a ping pong, the bar, everybody's doing different things. And then at night, you set up a table here or there on the terrace,
yes.
in the garden, and you change the decor, the setup. It
Oh
was really,
yeah,
really something. I think it's an
yeah,
ideal place for wedding because you have a small party of the parents' family at the residence, and then all the guests can book a room at the hotel.
exactly.
And
Yeah, we
then
do a
you,
lot of weddings at the residence or at the hotel, either
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
The residence is perfect for a
Oh,
wedding
yes.
because you have all of that land, that gorgeous view, and then we can set up a tent, the dance floor, the ceremony, all there, and
Well,
then the guests can book
the
the
beach
room.
is like, it's big. It's a big beach, huh, for just one villa, actually, when you think about it. So, Martin, you
Right.
want to know what is a minimum stay at the residence and what are the nightly rate from June to September?
Absolutely. So the residence has in peak season a 5 night minimum. So that would be between May and the end of September. We have a 5 night minimum. The rest of the year is a 3 night minimum. In peak season, the residence is typically going for 17,000 per night, excluding taxes. And again, this includes the daily breakfast, afternoon snack daily, a cocktail hour complimentary, as well as the butler, the full service butler, all of the amenities of the hotel, and the yoga as well.
Mhm. Perfect.
And we
Did
do have, I see that there's a question for availability. We do have availability over the festive season at the residence and in the villas. We also have some remaining availability this summer for the villas and the residence. So if there is interest, particularly in June, we have some pockets of availability at the residence, and we'd love to welcome your clients. And we do have availability in the villas.
Perfect. And Jean would like to have your contact information, Rebecca, but I know you're going to send an email to everybody with a
Yes.
recording in the presentation. Huh? But if you want to type it so they can have it right away on the Q&A.
Absolutely. I'm just going to share my screen again quickly so you
Mhm.
can see those contact details right there. Can you see that all right?
Yeah, we just need your email if you wanted to put the email. But as I said, we'll be
Yeah.
happy to
Yeah,
send
my
it.
email's right there, and I will send it in the chat as well. Let's
Yeah.
see.
On the card, we only have your title and the phone number.
No, my email's there. It's in blue.
Oh, okay. You see, because the screen is, for me, was reduced to a little a card size. Voilà.
Ah, okay.
Rebecca at the lorenhotel.com. So that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to type it right there. Rebecca at the lorenhotel.com. Send. You
Voilà.
see that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Great.
Oh, so Monique, you said you just had a client there. She's coming back because it was cool and rainy. She loved the property, pure luxury. Oh, too bad about the weather because it's usually, you went there last weekend and it was gorgeous, you said.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. It rained in the afternoon one day, but the rest of the time it was gorgeous.
Mhm.
Really beautiful.
But
Yeah.
most important that she loved the property. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I don't see any more questions. So we're going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for spending
Okay.
30 minutes with us. Thank you very much also, Rebecca. It was really nice to catch up with you and see some
Yes,
new
of course.
pictures. And everyone, I wish you a good rest of the day. Huh? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you, Dominique. Bye-bye.